Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Lee. You're watching Dark Roots Creations, and this is my May TBR. Okay, first I'm going to apologize if you can hear people walking around. The lady upstairs just came home, so you might just hear her. Sorry. This is really going to be a pile of possibilities because I chose books. I kind of hoarded like middle grade all year that I want to read, series that the new books came out in that I want to get to. So I kind of picked books that would go along with each prompt, and I'll see what I can get done. Some are higher on my list than others in terms of priority. So I'll list the book that I'm planning on reading or I would like to read, and then what prompts it fits for middle grade May. By the way, this whole list is just middle grade May. Other things I might wind up doing are some buddy reads. Those will be thrillers, but I'm still very much in a reading slump. I've read stuff, but I don't know. I'm just still in a reading slump. So we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping that like some middle grade reverses that or changes that for me and I can get back into reading because this is just not like me. So the first book is Europa by James Ponti. This is number 7 in the City Spy series, which I absolutely love. I don't want this series to end. So Europa can fit Compass, which is Follow the Compass, which is a journey, quest, or travel. It can also be used for Campfire, which is slightly spooky or a mystery, and Trailblazer, which is brave or adventurous. So City Spies is just that, a bunch of kids who are spies underground all throughout Europe, usually a little bit in America. So this will just fit for like everything. Next, I have Across the Pond by Joy McCulloch. This can fit Compass, Follow the Compass, a journey, quest, or travel, as well as Under the Stars, which is going to be sweet or cozy book. Briefly, because I really didn't want to know anything about this, it's about a girl who moves from San Diego to Scotland. She's going to live in a castle, and it's about starting over. So get the adventure there, as well as it could be very sweet and cozy. So looking forward to that one. I read one other book by Joy McCulloch, and I really enjoyed it. Next is The Mystery of the Mosaic by Harper Paris. This is book number 2 in the Greetings from Somewhere series. This is about brother and sister Ella and Ethan. Their family is off on like this year of adventure, and this one takes them to Venice. So I think this will be good for Compass, which is journey, quest, or travel. And automatically it's going to fit that. I don't know if it will fit any of the other ones, dependent on what they do in the book. Next is Duck, Duck, Peach by Erin Soderbergh Downing. This is book 4 in the Great Peach Experiment. This is about the Peach family who have done many things so far. They've been on like a food truck circuit, like a competition for a summer. They have the Peach Pit, which is like their restaurant. And this year it looks like they're going to go back on the circuit, doing mysteries, competitions, pies, and the world's largest rubber duck. So this is basically a festival of ships, and it's going to involve this huge rubber duck. Things are always crazy, but very family-oriented, very competitive when the Peach family is involved. I absolutely love this series. And I think that this is going to be able to cover campfire, journey, quest, or travel. Oh no, I'm sorry, campfire. This is about mystery, so slightly spookier mystery, but I think it's going to be more mystery. I feel like it could also be Trailblazer, brave, or adventurous. We'll see. Some of the Peach kids in the past have stepped up and were very brave, so looking forward to this one as well. Okay, next is A Box Full of Murders by Janice Hallett. This is about a brother and sister who find a box full of mysteries and clues in the attic or the basement, I don't remember what, and they go off on an adventure trying to figure out what happens. Janice Hallett's books usually have like a mixed media as far as like journal entries, letters, text, that type of thing. This is her first time doing a middle grade book. She's been hit or miss for me in the past. I've liked the appeal and the Christmas appeal best. Some of the other ones were kind of a miss for me, but I'm looking forward to doing a middle grade with her and seeing how this one goes. I feel like this obviously is going to hit campfire, which is a mystery, maybe even slightly spooky. We'll see on that one. Next is What Happened Then by Erin Soderbergh Downing. All I'm going to say is the top little part, it says, a house on a remote island, a broken family, a decades-old secret. Don't want to know anything more than that. I have really enjoyed what I've read by Downing already. This one to me is basically a campfire, a mystery. We'll see if any of the other ones hit for this one as well. Next up is Hurricane Heist by James Ponti. This is the second book in the Sherlock Society. This takes place in Florida, and this one, I know there's a hurricane, like a Category 3 hurricane. A body is discovered, and allegedly this body is like the old bellhop of the hotel who was also accused or suspected of being like a jewel thief. So very interested. I did enjoy the first one. I love James Ponti. He also wrote City Spies. This one I think would hit for Campfire, which is the mystery, and Trailblazer, which is brave or adventurous. Next is Just Keep Walking by Erin Soderbergh Downing. You can tell I have a pattern of the authors I like here. This one is about a girl named Jo and her mom who do a 100-mile wilderness hike around Lake Superior. I've already said in the past that I do like hiking videos, like those adventure type of the AT, Pacific Crest Trail, Continental Divide. So looking forward to this one, whatever adventures this one's going to take us on. I think this will be perfect for the Into the Woods, which is set in nature and wilderness. I mean, I'm sure we're going to get Trailblazer for brave or adventurous, and we'll see where else it goes. So looking forward to this one. I don't know how emotional it's going to be, though. We'll see. Okay, next up is The Wrong Way Home by Kate O'Shaughnessy. All I really know about this one is that it's a girl and her mom who basically live in a cult. I think the mom like comes to her senses, realizes like the leader's bad, and tries to get them out. Since this is all that the girl has ever known, all she wants to do is go back to the life that she knows. I'm hoping this might have like a sweet or cozy undertone to it, but maybe this is a stretch, but I'm going to use this as Map Maker, which is fantasy or set in another world. I'm using the cult aspect as set in another world because it's not a world most of us know. And even if they do, the outside world, our world, is foreign to them. So it makes sense in my head. Okay, and the last one I have on my list, which I'm sure is going to be a tearjerker for me, is The Lonely Heart of Maybelle Lane. This is by Kate O'Shaughnessy. I'm just going to read the little top part. It says, Maybelle Lane is looking for her father, but on the road to Nashville, she finds so much more. Courage, brains, heart, and true friends. That's all I'm going to read. I already know this is going to be a tearjerker. I put this as under the stars for sweet and cozy. Maybe a little bit of adventure as well, because if she's on a road trip to Nashville, we'll see how that one goes. So anyway, that's what I have planned or hoping to have planned for May. I have so many other middle grade books on my list. So many looked good. Truly, I did pick some of these based on what I was able to get on Hoopla or Libby or something like that, as opposed to having to go buy them. So I also usually participate and co-host with Storm for her middle grade readathon in October. So hopefully I will be able to add some of those other books in for that one. So let me know if you're participating in middle grade May. If you are, what are you planning on reading? Do any of the books that I have on my list sound like something that you might be interested in? If they are, let me know. If not, if you have something else, please let me know as well, because I always want to put middle grade onto my TBR. And if nothing else, and you just want to let me know that you were here, please leave me a pile of books as the emoji. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Your support means a lot to me, and I love connecting with our amazing community. If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe to stay updated with my latest videos. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.